What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while since I posted a video for you guys, and I wanted to share with you a great deal that I came across on these small parts organizers from Harbor Freight. I found these, so I have a few of these Craftsman VersaStack organizers, but I've always had issues with those. My issues with those are A, the price. They're about $26 or over $26 each at this point. Second, they're a bit bulky for my use. These are deep bin organizers. They're kind of made for the professional, someone who's bringing them into a truck and lugging them around and bringing them to a job site. They have very deep bins. If you're a professional and you're doing a deck or a roof or something, you need a bunch of nails, a bunch of screws. You load up these bins very quickly. But for me, I use less quantities and smaller parts. So I was looking for something more shallow, both to make it less bulky, because I only use these things really. I mean, this one's for my boat. I have some boat parts in there, so it still works good for that. But another one I was using for like home screw assortments and stuff to hang pictures in the house and stuff like that. And I would have to take my impact gun or my drill or whatever I'm doing, as well as this, and it got very bulky. It was unnecessary for my use. Plus the storage, I didn't really have a great place to store them. Now I could find a way, but I wanted something a little easier and a little more discreet. So I wanted to find a more shallow small parts organizer, and I found these at Harbor Freight. So you could see the difference. One is pretty deep and one is pretty shallow. You can see the difference here. They do have a deep version of this, but I don't have any experience with it, so I won't touch on that in this video, but they do have that. So I wanted to store these in my drawers of my US General, or one of my US General tool chests here. So you could see here, it fits perfectly in one of the longer drawers. So this one I have just some some screws, some drywall screws and deck exterior wood screws and stuff like that. And then this one I have for stuff to hang on the wall, just basic homeowner DIY stuff. And it fits awesome in those drawers. It doesn't rub at all, and you still have plenty of room to put stuff around it that is helpful for what is in those bins. What makes it even better is the price of these. So like I said, these are over $26 each. These are on sale right now for $7.99, which I thought was awesome. You could load up on these. As you can see, I got those two in the drawers and another 3 here. I still have yet to see what I'm going to use these for. I'll probably use one to give to my daughter. She's got some arts and crafts stuff. I think that would be great for her. And then I'll just figure out what to put in these other two. I'm sure I'll find something. But for $7.99 each compared to over $26, and obviously the Milwaukee pack-out versions and stuff are even more expensive, you can't beat it if you're a DIY guy, or if you're like a woodworker where you're not, you're keeping it in one location, one shop, or one house. If you're a professional lugging it around in a truck and lugging it around a job site, I would definitely not recommend these, because I don't think it's going to last very long at all. Now, the quality leaves kind of a lot to be desired, but it is what you'd expect for $7.99. And like I said, perfect for me, perfect for my uses. The fit and finish, you could see here, the bins don't even fit in the grids that they're supposed to. So you're not really dealing with a tight fit. So if you have like washers in there or something, and you're like lugging it upside down and stuff like that, they're not going to stay put. There's no sort of weatherproofing on these things. And even they're made in China specials, but even for made in China, they're not really that great of quality. But like I said, I don't care. For the money, for the price, I could load up on these. I don't beat them up. I don't really lug them around anywhere other than from here to, the basement or wherever I'm going in my house. And they're perfect for my use. So let's open up these. Now this compares to, there's a Stanley 25 bin version. I think even that's like $17 each, and these are $7.99. This is only 20 bins, but still an awesome deal. A lot of people set these up with like a Sortimo setup, where they build out these wood cabinets to hold them. A lot of that stuff is already on YouTube, and I know these have become pretty popular on YouTube for the same reasons that I've mentioned in this video. Maybe eventually I will build out something like that if I get more into the woodworking aspect of things, but as of right now, I'm just keeping them in the cabinets of my tool chest, and it's working out awesome for me so far. So like I said, fit and finish wise, you could see there's just a lot of like shavings from the material that are still there. Even here, you know, it's just pieces. Let's see if I can get that to focus for you. Just pieces of plastic that are still there that shouldn't be. You do have a like a little latch here as well that's supposed to keep the top lid tight, to keep things as tight as it can with this clear top, but it's not gonna, you could see it, there's plenty of give on this, and it's not gonna be you know, tight enough where things aren't gonna be rolling around in there unless you're careful. Honestly, my biggest complaint with this thing, with this parts organizer, is this sticker right here. They glue this whole damn thing on, and it is impossible to get off without a heat gun. Use a heat gun, go really slow, because this is not like super thick plastic, and you could deform or cloud up or whatever the plastic pretty quickly if you're not careful. I would actually probably even use a hairdryer instead of a heat gun to be more on the cautious side, but if you go with a heat gun or a hairdryer very slowly, you'll be able to get it off. But it is, I mean, I don't even know what they were thinking with that. I guess they saved like 3 cents each or whatever in the manufacturing process. But pretty excited to find these things. I'm going to see how I fill these things up. I'm going to see how putting them and storing them in my cabinet drawer goes. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you have any experience with these, let me know your feedback, good, bad, or indifferent. And the one part I can't cover is durability over time. I think it's going to be fine for me, but you know, I'll make another video after 6 months or so and let you know how these things are holding up. But even if they don't, you can go get another one for $8. Can't beat it. But that's it for this video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these, and I will see you next time.